Yeah, man, y'all know the drill, man. Come through, show love, hit that follow button, come support the kid that did. We got 15 more days and another hour uh, until Veilguard come out, so we hype for that. Like I said, I don't think I'm gonna stream my first playthrough, so first playthrough gonna be for me. Don't expect that first playthrough, that first character. That second character will stream, but that stream will be a little behind the first one. So I will say that. But the first character we won't stream. Second character we will. But and I'm gonna create both right behind each other. So just don't expect them to be. Just expect the non-stream character to be a bit further than the character I will stream. Uh, we ain't romancing none of the men. You already know we romancing Neve, Harding, Tosh, and Balar. But anyway, yeah, y'all show love, man. Y'all come through, hit that follow button. Also, keep in mind, the achievements for the game are out on Steam, Xbox, and PlayStation. Xbox and PlayStation, I know for sure. So be safe out here, man. Y'all want to stay away from them achievements if y'all trying to go in blind. Don't search it up. Don't read nothing. Y'all trying to go in blind. Y'all be safe out here. But yeah, we got 15 more days, another hour, man. We almost there. Just one more Thursday to get through. But yeah, y'all show love, man. Let's go and hit this stream, man. Just a chill little stream. We're gonna do this on through. Yeah, man. Y'all show love, man. Hit that follow button.
Must be the elves Briala's people are looking for. Whoever did this ought to be down here somewhere.
around.
This was no servant. What was he doing here? This guy's way too fancy to belong down here. What's his story?
The crest of the Chalon family. Duke Gaspard will answer for this.
Time to have a word with the Duke. Venatori agents!
It's gonna be so weird. I said it last stream, but it's gonna be so weird getting used to just 2 companions instead of 3. Oh, it's gonna be so weird. 15 more days. 15 more days.
The Venatori
Enjoy the setup while it lasts. Not the egg behead. Fuck him. But we can, the setup with 3 companions. We can enjoy it while it lasts. That's gonna take a minute to get used to, though. And not being able to do this, it also sucks. But trust the process, trust the process. But yeah, 15 more days, man. But yeah, y'all do the same thing. I gotta wait now. I gotta wait till the day of. Because shit happens. So I gotta wait till the day of to get the game. I ain't gonna be able to pre-download or nothing like that. I gotta wait till the day of. So, well, I ain't gonna spoil nothing for me, myself. But yeah. Yeah, y'all just keep showing love, man. And again, that first character, don't expect me to stream. I'm not streaming the first playthrough. The second one I will. We'll create both characters at the same time. So when we stream that second character, again, if you don't want spoilers, obviously stay away from the stream. Ain't gonna be no giving y'all time. Ain't gonna be none of that. I ain't gonna spoil nothing on my socials, but again, if you don't want spoilers, don't hit up the stream. Yeah, chill stream, internal dialogue, nothing. No, we ain't gonna be shooting the shit too much. Just mainly just playing, vibing. But like I said, y'all show love, hit that follow button, same old, same old. Yeah, man, y'all be safe out there. Cause again, the achievements are out in the wild on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. So if you ain't trying to get spoiled, don't check no achievements. The achievements for Veilguard are out. I ain't read nothing, so I can't speak to when you want to stop reading them. Just don't be looking for them. We do have it on good authority that on Xbox, the game will be 92 gigs. 92 gigs of space on Xbox. It'll be 100 on PC. So I assume on PlayStation it'll probably be about same amount. Probably about 85, 90 something. Yeah, the achievements are out in the wild. If you don't want spoilers, don't look them up. Regardless of whether you get in the game, whether you're getting it on PC, Xbox, or PlayStation, the achievements are out. And if I did say so before, uh, amount of hours just story, we're looking at 40 hours just story. So not doing none of the side quests, not doing no completion is run. Just story, you're looking at 40 hours. Completion is you're looking at about 100 plus. So,
The Empress can't give up her pretty things.
yeah, man, we're knocking on the door. Just 15 more days, man. It's been a long. I'm talking about a long week. Now we gotta go all the way back around. Trying to hit that ledge. It's a statue. Well, actually, it's coming up. It's not even right there. That's further on me. But yeah. And like I said, that first playthrough, the very first playthrough, we not streaming. The second one, we are. They're gonna be kind of right with each other, not completely right with each other, but kind of, sort of, neck and neck with each other. So expect me to be early on with the second playthrough. And again, if you don't want spoilers at all, just don't tune in. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's not the one I was talking about. How y'all been liking Silent Hill 2 remake? I know it was that little issue with Susie, Spear Hunter. She was on some stuff. I don't know what, she was tripping. I ain't gonna lie. But how y'all been liking Silent Hill 2 remake? I heard it was pretty good. I ain't, never been into the franchise, so what I heard is alright. How y'all been liking that? Does it live up to the original? Are y'all getting it? Did y'all get it? How y'all feeling about that? Now, I know as far as Dragon Ball, at least for Sparking Zero, that's been reviewing pretty good. I know people were on IGN for giving it a 7, but I agree with the mindset of if you're into the franchise, if you're a Dragon Ball fan, then you're gonna rate it higher, especially if you're a fighting game fan, but mainly Dragon Ball.
Fancy meeting you here. Inquisitor Llewellyn. Slumming in the servants'
Letting her
quarters with
talk.
the rest of your people.
You're gonna rate it higher because
We haven't been properly introduced.
it gives you what you've been looking forward to as a
I'm
fan
Ambassador Briala.
and from a fighting game.
I'm glad to meet you finally, Ambassador.
Your reputation for getting
But yeah,
results
if you
is
ain't really
well-deserved.
big up on Dragon
You
Ball
cleaned
or
this place
interested
out.
in it at all,
It'll
then
take a month to get all the Tevinter blood off the marble.
I can
I
understand
came
giving
down
it
to
a
save or avenge my
6 or
missing
7
people,
because
but
it
you
doesn't
beat
really
me to it. So,
break new ground in
the
terms of
Council of
fighting
Errol's
games. Easily
emissary
the
in the
best
courtyard.
Dragon Ball /
That's
Dragon
not
Ball
your
Z
work,
game
is it?
I've seen in terms of fighting games.
He was dead when I arrived.
I expected it. You may have arrived with the Grand Duke, but you don't seem... I knew he was smuggling his chevaliers. Those are desperate acts. Gaspard must be planning to strike tonight.
Are you sure he's behind this?
Don't let his charm blind... I misjudged you, Inquisitor. What could you do with an army of elven spies at your disposal? You should think about it.
You know how to make a sales pitch, Ambassador?
I do, don't I? I know which way the wind is blowing.
I'm saying, but
I'd
yeah,
better
I say
find
all
a
that to
different part of
say,
the peace talks before
hope
I
y'all
leave.
enjoying those 2
Now,
latest
you have been
releases, and
living a
just to be
little
safe
bizarre
out here
way.
with Veilguard again. We 15 days off, so
Prove advantageous
yeah,
to us both.
be safe. You know what I'm saying? I'd say get rid of
Just
if you got Tumblr, get rid of your Tumblr. Be mindful of how you move on YouTube.
Double-dealing. Is there anyone here who is not corrupt?
Call it politics or the game or whatever. That's personal hate. Huh.
I know this egg bitch don't have a lot to say here. That's weird. Come this way, yeah. Yeah, next stream should be we finish this on out. So you just got what probably have Raw, a Dragon Fighter 2, Sarah's Loyalty Mission, locking in Sarah's Romance, and then I'm trying to keep messing it up, but I'm trying to get to the one with the open window. They got the Hollow statue in there. That's what I'm trying to get to. I keep messing it up though. This way. To there. Not that way. That's going back. It just takes me back through the thing. Actually, I think I gotta wait till after this. It's been a minute. My fault. I'll wait till after this because then you go back through. Yeah, it's after. My fault.
Is it true what they say? We heard stories of your accomplishments.
I'd wager I have
I told you, Philippe. Not everyone fights an archdemon and lives to tell.
If you'd like.
You're right.
I'll get some of that court approval back.
There must be something here.
It's not the one I was talking about. I mean, I'll still take it, but not the one I was talking about.
That would be the second bell. Fashionably late now.
Get in for the third, because if you get to the third bell, you take a hit and court approval. It's pretty easy to get 100 approval in this, though. It ain't hard at all, unless you're purposely trying to mess it up.
Welcome to my party.
Why am I not at all surprised that you want to see me now?
This is Orlais, Inquisitor. Nothing happens by accident. I believe.
Yeah, we just gotta make it 15 more days, man. It's been a long wait. It's crazy that we that close, and it's looking like they're gonna make it. So,
Spies will not hear
you
us
know,
on the dance.
no last minute delay like with 77.
Very well. Shall we dance, Your Grace?
I'd be delighted.
Which is more than good.
Dalish gained a sudden passion for politics.
But yeah, I
What do you
mean,
know
what are y'all
about our
expectations?
civil
What
war?
y'all looking forward to, you know?
I assure you, the effects of this war reach.
I already told you how we rock in terms of romance. Tosh, Ballard,
Perhaps
Neve,
it does.
Nav.
I should not be surprised to find the Empire is the center
Harding,
of everyone's
you know.
world. It
But
took
what
great
classes y'all
effort
gonna
to
rock? You
arrange
know,
it
what
once
y'all do the whole role
Yet one
playing,
party would use
while
this
role
occasion
playing
for blackest
thing. You
treason.
know what I'm saying? Where they coming up with the
security
backstories and
of
all
the
that,
Empire
and you
is
just
at stake.
pick a name
Neither one of us wishes
and
to
pick
see
the
it fall.
backstory, and you know what hairstyle you rocking with.
Do we both want that?
I already got my setup for my first
I
two
hope
anyway.
we are of one mind on this.
But yeah, I hope y'all been looking forward
In
to this,
times
man.
like
Because you know the
these,
Discord,
it's hard to
motherfuckers
tell
been
friend from foe.
complaining and griping for
I know
since
you
the
arrived
beginning
here
of
as a
summer,
guest
but
of
you
my
can't
platinum
focus on them. You
spa
can't worry
and have
about
been
them, man.
everywhere in the
They gon'
palace.
them just
You
gonna be
are a
miserable people,
curiosity to know,
miserable people just
Inquisitor,
doing some
and a matter of concern to
miserable
some.
shit. It's what it is.
Am I the curiosity or the concern to you, Your Grace?
A
Now,
little of both, actually.
something to justifiably be
This
mad about
evening is of great
is
importance, Inquisitor.
Life is Strange
I
Double
wonder what
Exposure.
role you will play
Because
in it.
spoilers,
Do you
but
even yet
for
know
those of you
who
that
is
were looking
friend and
forward
who is
to it
foe?
and hoping that
Who in
Max
the
and
court
Chloe
can
would
be
still be a
trusted?
thing, no, they
If I've learned anything, Your Grace, it is to put my trust in
they no. But I will say they screwed over Max and Chloe shippers as well as Max and Warren because they want to make way for the new romance options in Double
In the
Exposure.
Winter Palace,
So if you were
everyone is
going
alone.
into it hoping to
It
continue
cannot have escaped your notice
Max and
that
Chloe's
certain
thing,
parties are engaged
unfortunately,
in
no.
dangerous machinations
It's
tonight.
nah. So if you haven't spent your money yet and you were looking forward to it,
I thought dangerous machinations
don't
were
do it.
national sport in
Now, if you got the deluxe or the ultimate edition, you're of course playing this week in like what, 2 more days, 16th, 17th for chapter 1 and 2.
The attack will come soon.
But
You
yeah,
must stop
just
Gaspard before
just
he
know that
strikes.
going in
In the
that
Royal Wing
you,
Garden,
if you're
you'll find the
expecting Chloe
captain
and
of my
Max to
brother's
resume their
mercenaries.
relationship,
He knows all Gaspard's secrets.
I don't know who made that
I'm sure
decision
you
at
can
Deck
persuade
9.
him
I
to
don't
be
know
forthcoming.
why
We'll see
that
what the
decision
night
was
has
even
in store,
made.
won't we?
But yeah, no, it ain't happening.
You'll be the
Now,
talk
again,
of the
that's no to
court
Max and
going
Chloe's
once.
relationship continuing
Should
in
take you dancing
Double
next.
Exposure, and that's no to Max and Warren's relationship continuing. So I don't know why you would choose Warren, but
It's
if
a
you did,
relief to do something other than fight demons and horrors.
y'all got screwed over
You
too.
still
So.
face demons and horrors. These ones are simply better dressed.
Were you dancing with Duchess Lorian?
More importantly, what happened in the servants' quarters? I heard there was fighting.
I hope you have good news. It appears the peace talks are crumbling. The Grand Duchess tried to convince me
Florian and her brother.
Then the
Warning Celine is... Then perhaps we should let her die.
I thought we were here to...
Listen to me carefully. What Corypheus wants is chaos. Even with Celine alive, that could still happen. To foil his plan, the Empire must remain strong.
It's just gonna be so good to see the hair actually
Someone must
moving,
emerge victorious.
looking good and actually move. Because this looks good for 2014,
You realize what you're suggesting,
but
Leliana?
to actually see the hair moving
Sometimes the best part
as you
is
move,
not
and as the
the
NPC characters move, and as the companions move, it's just gonna be, oh my god.
You're asking me to decide what's best for Orlais.
It's gonna be great. Well, it has been great to see, but like to see in game. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know how the community council people looked up to get in the positions they got. But props to them,
All is lost.
the ones that don't
Then we
sound like
should support
entitled
Celine.
AOs.
She is the rightful
But
ruler.
again, they only got
What would we
6
say
hours, so they
because she led all
ain't get
to
as
this
much as
point.
they saying. I
I'd
know
say
some of them like,
Gaspard,
oh man, we
remind
got to
us
play a chunk of the
who's
game.
wrong
We
about
played
it.
so much of the game,
I
blah
would
blah blah.
suggest Briala.
And that's their ego, man. That's that
Not only to
entitlement.
the Empire, but also
Like
to
it's cool that they got that position because
This
they
is
put
how I
themselves in
would
that
rule
position to
this
be able to
Inquisitor.
have that
But
opportunity. But
How should I support Briala?
she can't. She can, however,
yeah,
be the power behind the throne.
it's
With
just
Gaspard,
the changes, the
true.
improvements are gonna be great.
She could never control
Like
Celine.
yeah, we
Not
losing 3
easily.
companions and only gonna
So
have 2
Celine
every
dies and
time
Gaspard takes the throne.
in the field, and we
Brianna
can't
would need a
control
way to
them
control
exploring or in the
someone.
combat, and that's
What did Duchess Florian tell you?
She said Gaspard's mercenary
BS.
faction
If
is
I'm
in the
being
Royal
real,
Wing, that he knows about the
but
assassination.
Which could be
everything
a
else
trap.
we've seen and everything else we know,
Warren
you know, I'm still just
Either
hype
way,
as I
you should
was
search the
when they
private quarters
finally
in that
announced
wing for
the
clues.
release date. When they finally
Then
started
get me
showing stuff,
access,
and then when they
and in the
finally
meantime, get
finally
your
announced the
soldiers into
release date.
position.
At
And again,
once.
we know we're getting
Be
photo
careful,
mode at
Inquisitor.
launch. People are hoping for character creator, demo, and Andy Ferrant from Outside Xbox did ask the game director Kareem Bush if there was going to be a character creator demo, and she was coy about it. But I will say, if it is going to be one, it would have to drop this week, I would think, just because that gives them enough time for, in case something go left, that gives them enough time to make it to where when you create your character, you're able to carry your character seamlessly into the full game.
Is this it? Just looking at each other and what? I'm waiting for the party to start.
You are an interesting one. A Dalish in the winter.
You know what I'm saying? So we lost some things, but overall,
That's put this lot in their place,
I'm
hasn't
still
it?
hype. I'm still looking forward to the game.
Would you care
Still
to
getting it. I just gotta
say
wait till the day of because some things went down,
Inquisitor are a
unfortunately.
delight. One does not often find foreigners so well versed in the game. But you have other dances to perform first. Perhaps you will save me a dance for later?
But yeah, I say if you're hoping for a character creator demo, I would say this would be the week for them to drop it. And if it don't drop this week, it ain't happening. Now, for those new, there's 3 outcomes to this. For those that play it, you know, but for those that are new, there's 3 outcomes. Outcome A, you get Brielle and Celine to reconcile. Outcome B, Celine exiles Brielle, rules by herself. outcome C or D, you choose Gaspar. Why you would do that? Seriously though, why would you do that?
It's been too long since I've had
Like they all got their issues, but he's racist. Let's start there. He's a piece of shit. But if you want Brielle and Celine to reconcile, you have to do what I did. You have to get enough hollow statues to get into Celine's vault and find the locket. Come here, talk to her ladies.
Inquisitor, to what do
I
we
think only one of them is named.
We are always delighted to speak with you, of course. Her Imperial Majesty is unfortunately occupied at present.
Choose this.
I made a fascinating discovery. An elven locket in the Empress's vault.
Oh dear. That is very interesting. I'll get Her Majesty.
Inquisitor, I regret that we did not have time to speak earlier. No doubt you have questions about many things.
I think as long as you choose one of these, you good.
The locket I found. It was a gift from Briala, wasn't it?
She gave it to me for my coronation. I don't know why I kept it. It was a foolish thing to do.
Maybe you kept it because you still care for Briala.
Perhaps I do. But I cannot put her above all the people of my... Dispose of the locket, however.
Okay, rinse and repeat. Speak to Briala.
Where has that servant gone? Inquisitor? Does anyone have a report on the casualties in the dens?
It's been too long since I've had any word from Valois.
Hold on.
Is it true the Inquisitor was lead out of the faith by
Inquisitor?
His Majesty?
Inquisitor Lavalin, how many of the guests have mistaken you for a kitchen? You've charmed some of the nobles. We'll see how long you can keep their favor. What brings you to me?
And boom.
I found an elven locket hidden among...
Let me see that. She kept this. What was she thinking? If Gaspard had found this, it would have ruined her.
Boom.
It might have meant something to her.
Maybe it did. She held on to it.
And that is the only
I
way
had a question about
to get Celine and Briala to reconcile.
I'm an elf.
Because as we know,
That
or
should tell you
unless you've been
everything you
blind,
need
the
to know
keep will
about
not
this land.
factor into
I'm good
Felgar.
at
You will
what I
make
do. That's all that matters.
three
I help
choices
my people no
from
matter the
Inquisition
cost.
in Belgard that kind of sort of shape Belgard. Now, obviously, I don't know the extent of how it shapes Belgard, but I do know those choices. I won't say those choices to keep from spoiling any further. But yeah, you make three major choices from Inquisition in Belgard, in the character creator of Belgard that carries over from Inquisition. So they did like what Witcher 2 does with Witcher 2 to Witcher 3. Except it's 5 there. But yeah.
What's your story? How is an elf invited to the Empress's
But to
ball
get
if
Celine
you're
and Briala to
possible?
reconcile,
Empress Celine and I have...
which obviously won't be easy, especially not if you've read The Mask
There
Empire.
was a time
Fantastic
when I
book
put my
by Drake
spies
Weeks, of
at
course,
her
the
disposal.
writer for
She knows my qualifications.
Egg Bitch and
We had a
Tosh
falling
for
out.
Velgard, and the
Now
lead
we're
writer for Velgard,
negotiating
so
to
the plot.
determine whether I
Not the only
return to
writer,
her
of course,
side
but
of
the
the
lead
war.
writer is usually the one responsible for the story.
If she doesn't win you back to her side, what do you intend to do?
I have contingency plans.
But yeah,
I
I
know
won't
that
say what those three
child
major
made my
choices
choice
are.
on a single boat.
But me personally,
This
I'm not
evening gives me access to
that
Duke
put out by it
Gaspar.
because I knew they weren't going to ask you every
Intelligent,
single
as
solitary choice
progressive or
from all three
persuadable as his
games.
cousin.
Because really, the only
But
game
with
that
time and
matters is
sufficient blackmail,
Inquisition,
he might work with us.
since it's a distant sequel to Inquisition. Yes, it's a sequel to the whole series. Like it continues events from all three games in terms of just keeping the world going, keeping the world keeps turning type of way. But Inquisition is the one that
What do you mean we had a falling out?
directly matters,
She
of course.
betrayed me. Turned me over to the
But
guards on a
I
trumped
love
up
seeing people,
charge to
put
save her
out and
political
ticked
reputation.
off about it.
It wasn't personal.
But
It's the
again,
game. That's
those are
how
the people
all
that's been just
malicious
wanting to
justify
complain
things to themselves.
and have been complaining
And
ever
Duke
since the
can
start
let
of
the
summer.
court know she
Oh,
isn't
they
better
showing
than
too much. Oh, they spoiling too much. Oh, characters don't look attractive. Oh, it ain't no characters to romance. All the dumb. You know how it go.
You just told me
But
you had
yeah,
reason to betray the
I
Empress.
won't say what the choices
I know
are,
it's incriminating. Few harbor more resentment against
but don't
Celine
go
than I.
into it expecting
But if she died
every
after
single
inviting
choice
me
from
here,
Origins, every single
the
choice from
court would
2,
certainly pin her
and
death
every
on me.
single choice from
An
Inquisition. There's
elf
only going to be three
assassinating the
major choices
Empress.
they ask you from Inquisition.
Alienages across Orlais, across
So
all
yeah.
Thedas, would be purged. That cannot happen.
But this is how
I've
you
been
get
told you were
Brianna and Celine
romantically
reconciling.
involved with the
You
Empress.
find the locket
I
in the
didn't
vault.
take
You need
you for a
what?
gossip
3 hollow
monger,
statues.
Inquisitor.
You find the
I
locket in the
suppose your
vault.
spies have
You
already
present it
briefed
to
you,
Celine's
so there's no point in
Celine's ladies in waiting when you
Yes,
get back here.
Celine and I were lovers once.
You choose what I chose with
Gone our separate
Celine.
ways now.
You still care about her. It was sentimental, etc.
I want to know more about the peace
Then you
talks.
present it to Briala. Same thing.
If Celine were killed, what would happen to your plans?
Assuming I'm not the one blamed, it would be precarious. I've been working on Gaspard, but he's like a charging bull. It would be easier to rein him in.
And also,
if
the
I
other
had
thing I'm
something
trying to
that
get
could
the
be actionable.
trigger. Again, you can only choose one of the
What are you
two.
hoping to gain
You can't
from tonight's
choose both
negotiations?
options. But
A
because your
voice.
options for the quest
Simple
are you
enough,
force
isn't
all
it?
three of them to
My
work
people have
together.
none.
Terrible idea.
We've lived for centuries
Celine rules
amid
by
the
herself.
lowest ranks of society.
Gaspard is dead.
No one
Briala's
hears us.
exiled.
No one sees
Celine
us.
rules alongside
If the elves of
Briala.
Chiral were elevated,
Gaspard is killed.
if we had an elven noble at court,
Or Briala rules. You let Celine die. Briala rules in actuality, but Gaspard rules as the puppet. So.
How much can a single member of the court do?
it won't remake the world
But
overnight.
yeah, I'm gonna try to
That's
finish
for the
it before these 15 days are
Our
up.
problem is
But we ain't got that
invisibility.
much. Like I said, after this, you
And
got what
power
brought
are
at
used to
Rock,
ignoring us.
and then you got the final
Good
mission in
actors,
the game.
scenery. We need elves in positions where they can't
But
be
obviously, before that,
overlooked.
we want to lock
We
in
need to
Sarah's
force humans to
romance.
take us
We want to
seriously.
choose the divine. And I'm not gonna do all 3 DLCs. I'm gonna just do Jaws of Hakken and Trespasser. And then I might not even do Hakken. I might just do Trespasser. Or at the very least, I won't stream Hakken.
How will you persuade the Emperor?
It is already in place. Celine knows she needs us to tip the balance of the civil war in her favor.
But again, we
All
got
have to
15
do is
days.
wait.
I got enough time.
She'll exhaust her
that
other
ain't nothing.
options and come to us for help. Then we'll name our price.
But yeah, hope y'all ready for.
Everyone should have
Hope y'all ready, man. I hope y'all got
representation.
your pre-orders in place if you pre-ordered it. Which, I mean, again, you don't really have to because
Something
you just
humans
get the
can't
Blood
ignore,
Dragon armor
and something
for
elves can
a rook of
aspire
any
to.
class. And you
But
get,
that's the future.
that's it if you get
We
standard.
need
If you
to
get the
focus on the
deluxe,
task at hand.
you get that. And you get 7 sets of armor for your companions, 3 sets of armor for rook, and 7 weapon sets for your companions. And I think 3 weapon sets for you. But again,
We'll speak more later.
Another.
I'd argue that's not worth. We could talk Gaspard, but Gaspard. But yeah, I'd argue that's not worth pretty much $100. That's 1,000% not worth $100.
Inquisitor? Is it true the Inquisitor was any doubt of the faith I entrusted?
Yeah, let's go and finish out Wicked Eyes, Wicked Hearts. Always shop it around to your socials. Tell your peoples, man. Tell your LGBT peoples. Come rock with the kid that did, man. Hit that follow button. We one away from 10. You know, I know we've been close to it for a minute, but I know I ain't been consistent with the streams, so I apologize for that. Just ready for the new game, man. Just ready for the new Dragon Age, man. So I've just been playing Crusader Kings 3 and a little bit of Cyberpunk. Just ready for the game. And backyard baseball.
Room after room, and for what? Ruffle storage? Real useful.
This is Lee's door right here, but you need 5,
Hello? Is anyone there? Somebody?
of which I don't have. I'm still missing what that is. 2? Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Are you all right?
No one's supposed to be here. Briala said... Oh, I shouldn't have trusted.
Briella told you to come to this wing of the palace.
Not personally. We get coded messages at certain locations. She's been watching the Grand Duke all night. No surprise she wanted someone to search his sister's room.
So this room belongs to...
It used to. This had been her private room in Halamsh. But this part of the palace was damaged, and the royal family moved to the guest wing.
This wing is sealed.
Easy. The door was unlocked. One of the others probably handled it. The message didn't say. I should have known it was...
Is there anyone else?
I don't know. Any of us could do it, but... No. No one else would send me here.
It takes great...
It's not Kirk. I knew her. Before. When she was Celine's pet. Now she wants to play revolution, but I remember. She was sleeping with the Empress who purged our alienage.
Would you be willing...
Absolute. If the Inquisition will protect me, I'll...
Knew it. I did. And I bet the hate made it feel real good. Go to the ballroom.
Thank...
That's one. Give me one more. And obviously, basically, the gist of it is they were all trying to pin it on
What happened?
each other.
It's not what it looks like.
And then Brianna and
I
Celine
would have preferred it
got
if it
together to
were
pin
what
it all
looks
on
like.
Gaspar.
The Empress led me to believe I would be rewarded for betraying the Grand Duke. This was not what I hoped for.
Again, as you know, Celine is gay. So that was never going to happen. But he don't know that.
I can imagine what you thought your reward would be.
Please, I beg you, don't tell Gaspard. The Empress beguiled me into giving her information about plans for troop movements in the palace tonight. She knows everything. Everything. The Duke's surprise attack has been countered before it ever began. She's turned it into a trap. The moment he strikes, she'll have him arrested for treason.
She'll be all prim, but here's you with your bits out.
I don't know which is worse. Celine for using such a tactic, or him for falling for it.
I'll protect you from Gaspard if you're willing to testify about Celine's trap.
I'll do anything. Anything.
And obviously, we're not going to use that.
Do they even like being so... like they are? Ugh.
Please, though. People that romance him, why the f do you bring him here? He said nothing the whole time, save for the beginning. Why the f is he here? Well, I know why I brought him, because he's a bitch. But why is he here? He says nothing. And for those of you that, oh my god, that's my man, I love him so much. Why y'all bring this? What does he add? Say we're manipulating y'all severely. Y'all having Stockholm syndrome about it.
What's this then? Swapping all the gold leaf with diamonds, I bet.
There's one more second. Now we can finish it on up.
Inquisitor, you're such a challenge to read.
I fear I'm a bit busy at the moment.
Yes, I see that. It was kind of... Corypheus insisted that the Empress die tonight, and I would hate to disappoint him. I'll deliver... When he has ascended to godhood, I will rule...
You're Orlesian royalty.
You think so small, Inquisitor? Why, I admit, I will relish the look on Gaspard's face when he realizes I've outplayed him.
Why kill the Empress? What?
Celine's death is a... Corypheus will enter the Black... We will cast down your useless maker and usher in a united...
At this point, I think
Poor dear. And now in their darkest dreams, no one imagines I would... All I need is to keep... A pity you kill her. It will make a fine gift.
And there were accusations of Grievous being a weak villain. I'd argue not a weak villain, just not utilized enough. Should have been utilized in the main story. So I'd argue not a weak villain, just one utilized to the point he should have been. He should have been utilized more. He should have been factored into the story. You know what I'm saying? Because he's to the level of Handsome Jack from Baldur's Gate 2. Like, he's the big bad, but he's not as needed as he should be. Now his fight's weak. His fight's trash, especially compared to his Dragon Age 2 fight. His fight's trash, but a weak villain, I'd argue, no. If that's the case, and Naraku from WE&WH is one of the most terrible villains you could come across. Because he's not even in that as much as Handsome Jack from Baldur's Gate 2 or Corypheus in this. But he definitely should have been utilized more and been a bigger, more constant presence in the story. That's for sure, for sure.
And just his tits, what was all that? Were those demons? There aren't any more of those blasted demons coming, right?
Good eye.
Maker bless me. I knew Gaspard was a bastard, but I didn't think he'd feed a fuck...
Duke Gaspard, Lou.
Well, his sister. But it had to come from him. And all that garbage she was spewing doesn't mean anything. Gaspard had to be the mastermind.
Tell me everything you know.
See, they're pretty much all playing each other.
The palace tonight, but he didn't have
Riala because she was rightfully pissed and angry about being slighted and lied to. Gaspard because he's a racist, power-hungry expansionist. And Celine because
Want a new job?
she doesn't like being,
The Inquisition can always use a good
outplayed,
mercenary
which
company.
she wasn't
You
here.
hiring?
She was in the book, but only
Anything's
like
better than
slightly.
this bullshit. You want me to talk to
Again,
the
the Mask
Empress or
Empire by
court,
Trick
sing a
Weeks.
blasted song in a chantry? I'll do
Patrick
it.
Weeks, but he's Trick Weeks now, so yeah. There we go. We're pretty much almost done with just one more little thing, and we're pretty much done with Wicked Eyes, Wicked Heart. So yeah, about an hour. Took about an hour. I figured it would.
Get ready!
Lady Nightingale.
One more fight, but Wicked Eyes, Wicked Heart's done. Sacred choosing how this go, but again,
You're back. The Empress will
pretty
be
much
with
already
us.
said what we're gonna do here.
What should we do?
You can't avoid fighting her at all, but meh.
The Grand Duchess is the assassin. Don't let her...
Duchess?
Some people are gonna die with this outcome, but not anybody you care about. So
will now address the court.
it is what it is.
Lords and ladies, as a nation, we mourn our sons and daughters, brothers and sisters, friends and lovers claimed by war. The sky is torn open, our divine is dead, and many fear the end of all things comes upon us. Orlais must stand as a bastion, a bulwark behind which all Thedas may take shelter. So has it stood for 1,000 years. So shall it ever stand. This would not have been possible without the efforts of many. Dear cousin, please step forward.
Grand Duchess, stand down!
Now! For Corypheus, kill them all!
Cullen, protect the people!
Yes, Inquisitor.
A couple soldiers, but I mean, meh. I don't even think we paid them, so you know, it is what it is. You can't not fight her. I think you still get what you get if you don't fight her. I know you still get the outfits. I can't remember if you still get her. Well,
Beaten at every turn. You stole the moment of my triumph, just as you stole the demon army from Merimon. And now you've chased a defenseless woman into the garden. Are you proud of yourself?
You were about to murder the Empress. We both know you're not defenseless.
True, you never were one to fall for my helpless damsel act. The night is still young. All I need to
now this does mean doing it this way you don't get her as an agent, but it's just one little operation. It ain't nothing.
So good of you to attend my soirée.
It ain't that big of a deal. 3. You miss out on the Trepanda's Recruiter, which ain't good. You could buy, I mean, it's good, but you could buy both from old girl. Skyhold is better than that. I'm gonna say that right there in case I want to not kill her. Great level. Also, it looks like they got rid of this. You don't. It looks like when you level, uh you don't put points. It's just straight up how it was in Origins. So you don't put points into. Well, sorry, Veilguard's like this to where you don't put points into it. It increases through what passives and active abilities you choose. Whereas, of course, in Origins and 2, you straight up put points into strength and dexterity. And, Veilguard went more for this route. 24, 14, 22, 25, 27. You I don't care about. There you go. Celine saved. She's dead. And boom. Although it should be noted, if you do it the other way, pretty sure Celine kills her anyway. No, 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 no. Never mind. Never mind. You do it the other way. She's alive, and they send her back to Skyhold for you to judge her. Whereas if you kill her, they send her remains back. So yeah. But I mean, like I said, it's just one operation. It ain't no big deal. It looks cool, but it ain't. I mean, it's better than what she currently has, but like, and obviously you can make it better with rooms. But again, the bow you get from old girl is better than that.
Your sister attempted regicide in front of the entire court, Gaspard. You don't...
I do...
Enough. We will not bicker while Tevinter plots against our nation.
Yeah, choose what you want to do, but
For the safety
why
of the
would you?
Empire, I will have answers. I wouldn't have caught Florian in time without Briala's help. You were working together.
Of course.
Want Celine to and her to reconcile.
Gaspard, the Council will not...
It would be a horrendous crime.
Keep talking, Gaspard. Eventually you'll...
Here.
Can you blame me? Considering what transpired...
And his master, Briala, in light, you are hereby sentenced to death.
And then boom.
I think
But again, that's
Ambassador
only if you
Briala
find the
deserves
locket.
some reward for uncovering all this.
And you need 3 all the statues to get into
all
your
this for me.
Celine.
Thank you, Inquisitor. I owe you my life. You have done so much. For my people and for us.
We won't forget this.
It was my pleasure. The two...
We
And again,
truly are.
yeah, it kind of glosses
Come,
over
stand
the
with us,
the
Inquisitor.
events of the book. But even if
We
you read the
must
book,
give the
okay,
good
you know the
news to
extent of the
nobility.
relationship and just how complex and toxic it is.
Lords and ladies
But
of the
again,
court,
the amount of people
this
that
is a
love those
night
type of
for
relationships in other
celebration.
media,
Those who sought to
yeah,
poison our
condemn
empire
that
with
one
treason have been brought to justice.
is weird.
It
But
is a
again, this
new
is back
age for
shortly
all.
after what Mask
We
Empire was
shall
what 20
build a world in which all men
right before
and
this, so
women
2013
live
I
in
think,
harmony.
earlier that year, somewhere in
Let the
there,
cornerstone of
2012
change
maybe.
be laid. I
That's it.
introduce the newest
Rock how
member
you want to
of our
rock. Just don't
court.
expect Belgard to.
This is not... This is a... Over a We can do so. Together, we will start by saving our world from the enemy who took...
Our enemy does not negotiate and has no
Just don't
mercy.
expect
We fight
Belgard
for
to
our
acknowledge
very
all your
existence.
major choices in Inquisition
We are already
from Inquisition.
tracking these
Again,
divisions.
they only acknowledge 3
Soon they'll have
choices.
no place to hide.
I ain't gonna
But
say what
that
they
is
is,
tomorrow.
but
Tonight,
yeah.
we celebrate our newfound fellowship. Let the festivities commence!
The Orlesian nobility make drunken toasts to your victory, and yet you are not present to hear them. Do you tire so quickly of their congratulations, Inquisitor? 'Tis most fickle, after all your efforts on their behalf.
I would have stayed, but the pun...
Indeed. Let us see. By imperial decree, I have been named liaison to the Inquisition. Celine wishes to offer you any and all aid, including mine. Congratulations.
I had no idea...
The assignment is... Celine, you... Regardless, Corypheus is a threat to Orlais, and to myself. Thus, I am not a...
Welcome to the Inquisition, Morrigan.
A most gracious response. I shall meet you at Skyhold.
Is everything all right? You look troubled.
I'm just worn out.
It was a tumultuous evening. Is there anything I can do? Can I get you anything? A drink, perhaps?
Would you care to dance with me?
Okay, now I know why this is, because we haven't locked in Sarah's
Love,
romance yet.
my lady.
Okay, never mind. It's because we haven't locked in Sarah's romance. I wonder why Sarah wasn't coming up, but it's because we flirted with both, but we haven't locked in Sarah's romance. So we haven't got hers far enough. Which, nah. Again, we will be carrying the Josie Romance Inquisitor into Velgar. Josie Romance Inquisitor, female. Cassandra Romance Inquisitor, and of course, Sarah Romance Inquisitor.
The matter is
So
urgent, Lady Josephine.
I am well aware of that, revered mother.
We will need them to return to Val Royeaux as soon as
and
possible.
no, that doesn't spoil anything for y'all. No worries.
Ordinations. Maker's mercy.
That's quite impossible.
My lady, please, may I have a word with you?
Just when...
But surely with the support of the Empire.
These are... You must...
Oh.
Far be it for me to...
My dear, I had arranged to obtain one. I...
Getting all turned around. Don't get out.
Here is the request Harriet made.
I will see you guys.
Inquisitor, the explosion at Haven. In your report, why? Why were you the only survivor? Demons tore, so you had no... Her message to me. Did you say anything else? Anything at all?
I'm sorry.
There are no answers in the fate. Justinia, I was her left. So it's true. Of course, with the other candidates out of the picture...
They must be
It's much less flat. If only being divine, restoring the Chantry will be like trying to steer a sinking vessel.
If the Chantry is...
The Chantry did terrible things to your people. I understand why you might hate it. But do you think ages of elven hatred, without the Chantry to guide, that hatred will...
It was the Chantry that taught people hate and fear.
If the Chantry led them to this place, it can lead them out of it. The people are sheep, Inquisitor. They need to follow. But this is a discussion for later. If Corypheus wins, finding a new divine will be the least of our problems. A message from Divine Justinia. And I see you feel it necessary to inform me of... This message was written... I'm to go to Valence, a small village on the waking sea. I'll help... What? You've joined a fellowship with a distinguished history. Knight enchanters have long served the divine.
That is why I pursued this path.
But I understand why... No matter, I had friends who were knight enchanters, It's good to see new mages keeping this flame alive. What we learned at Adam, the hero of Ferel, she's looking for a way to stop the calling. But if Corypheus has power over the warden...
What would you like?
I do not know where the hero of Ferelden... She may have information. I will draw up a plan in the war room.
Now, for who you want to be divine, the game doesn't tell you have to pick specific options. I'm angling for Liliana. I might mess it up and end up being Vivian. If I do mess it up, I'm hoping I don't. But I might F it up.
First, this wasn't my idea. It is an issue born of titles and heir apparency and... Halam Shiral is having difficulty freeing trade routes formerly controlled by... Had she been tried, her assets would be forfeit.
Strangely enough, something similar happened to an uncle of Emperor Leandro. His trade routes were returned to the reigning monarch.
A wise choice.
Now I want to go talk to Cassandra and pretty much dissuaded Cassandra from becoming divine.
The spiderwebs help stop the bleeding, and they prevent wounds from getting infected.
Will you not consider it, Lady Cassandra? The clerics are still sequestered. If no one steps forward, they will debate until...
And you think I could make them agree? I've heard enough for one day, Mother Giselle.
The fun never ends and...
The Inquisitor was... I assume you've heard that, Lily. Because of... So now the Chantry bandies our names about without even asking us first. Liliana and I were, at least, part of the Chantry hierarchy. It would be accepted.
If you don't want...
The Chantry should provide faith, hope. Instead, it cannot veer from its course, even in the face of certain death.
The Chantry has failed.
I wonder... Oh, he blessed... But he would... It needs to change. Perhaps I must be the one to change it.
You're not the only...
Liliana says she wishes to follow. Justinian knew Liliana would cast it all aside and start over, I think. And that would...
Perhaps the Chantry need...
You mean get rid of it entirely? I disagree. Without the Chantry, the faithful would be lost. The Chantry... I suppose I should... For... Writing does not come nat.
Let me guess.
I couldn't.
It's not that.
Yes, it is.
You don't think you have those?
I was there. I saw it with my own eyes. It must be recorded.
What you write could...
And do not... I saw her there. The Chantry teaches us that the souls of the dead pass through the...
I believe it was...
I hope that's... When I realized we were... The last time... The world needs to know the truth.
Doing it that way, that should be the divine question specifically. That should be +2 or +3 to Liliana in her count. Because again, we want Liliana to be divine.
I can keep staring at this.
Keep banging your head.
We never... I have a growing suspicion Corypheus has him...
Fine. It's time to plan our next attack. What's the state of the Inquisition?
Our alliance with Orlejo. My agents agree. Our victories have shaken his disciple.
His army clearly wasn't prepared to flee. Our victories have them.
Fortunately,
You have my...
What? 'Tis better.
Love this quest. Repass it.
This is an Illuvian, an elven artifact from a time long before their empire was lost to human greed. I restored this one at great cost, but another lies within the Arbor Wilds. That is what Corypheus seeks.
This belonged to my people.
I found legends of an elven temple. It proved too dangerous to approach, and thus I turned elsewhere to find my...
Those just joining in, if you don't know, be careful out here. Veilguard spoilers are out in terms of the achievements on Steam, on Xbox, and on PlayStation. Be safe.
What does it
I'm
do?
gonna try to finish this stream before, not at one go. I'm gonna try to finish this playthrough before Veilguard drops, but we got 15 more days, so I got time. Just gotta do what probably had Rod, some companion quests, lock in Sarah's romance, and then do kill Corypheus, and then do Hakon, and then Trespasser. But I might not stream Hakon, I will stream Trespasser. But yeah, be safe out here. For those getting Veilguard, spoilers are out in terms of the achievements on Steam, on Xbox, and on PlayStation.
If this place once had a name, I call it the Crossroads, a place where all Illuvians join, wherever they might.
This place is extraordinary.
Who can say? Formed from the the ancient elves left no roads, only ruins hidden in far-flung corners. This is how they traveled between them. As you can see, most of the mirrors are dark.
I'm getting hungry, so we ain't gonna go.
Or unusable.
We'll
As for the
probably
rest,
end it after this.
a few can be opened
And after
from this
doing,
side.
we'll probably do this and then do Sarah's quest and then end it.
What do you mean, a few can be opened from this side?
Some of the Illuvians have been left unlocked, like doors accidentally left ajar. All others are closed. They can be opened only from beyond.
Opened how?
With a key.
How did you find out about this place?
My travels have led me to many strange destinations, Inquisitor. Once, they led...
Sanctuary?
Not all the mirrors lead back to our world. The ancients were nothing if not.
If they don't lead back to...
Places between. For a time. But only for a time. One cannot remain in between forever.
Corypheus wants to...
This is not the Fade, but it...
And enter the Fade in the flesh.
He learned of the Illuvian in the Arbor Wilds as I did. You have made Corypheus desperate, Inquisitor.
Fertile ground even here. This hold has everything.
"'Tis a lot to think. And now it is party to events that threaten.
It sounds like...
This fortress was built upon the remains of a... They called it Terra Salan, the place where the sky is kept. It is said that from... They abandoned it, as did the humans who came after them. Bones laid upon bone.
I like this place.
The magic in this place has seeped into... Those who let it fall to ruin did not know what they possessed. You were kind to welcome my aid, Inquisitor. I will do my best to aid your cause with all the knowledge at my disposal.
I appreciate what...
Some might think Corypheus a mad, yet one must ask what were the old gods? What I fear, what all should fear, is not that Corypheus...
Inquisitor.
Inquisitor. How bracing to be in the thick of the... There were but until the Duchess was unmasked, I've never seen the Winter Palace in
No one can say the evening.
They've already begun composing. The game's become... It's disturbing.
I do this, do Sarah's mission, then we'll end it. And I'll see y'all, what is Tuesday? I'll see y'all probably Thursday night or Saturday night for the next stream. And the next stream we'll do the rest of the companion quests that we got. We'll probably have Rock. And yeah, we'll be almost done. So it's probably another hour, almost 2 hour long stream.
The Empress... She's always in danger. Though, but let's not lose sight of victory. Your actions at the ball have
My favorite moment of the evening is still our...
I could have danced with you for hours. Inquisitor, is it true? Is the mark on your...
Corypheus claimed it's a...
I wanted to think it was... How credulous of me.
The Maker hasn't...
Perhaps... Does it hurt? The anchor, that is. If it did come from...
You heard what they did out there? At Adamant?
I hope I can help somehow. Maybe cleaning?
Oh, Inquisitor, I saw...
One for the Empress. For Gaspard. Brianna. The Duchess. And Corypheus. Right in the dangle bag.
Well, remind me to stay on your good side.
Don't worry, you're sparkling compared to that lot. A cook here, a footman there. What's it matter, right? So long as there's a book for the throne. A pretty one, sure. But how many lives are worth one empress's arse? Ugh, that place. Should have just thrown in some bees and slammed the doors.
I don't know. You want to stop a party? I think you go earwigs.
I hate those things, with their little pinchy butts. Josephine should add that to her paper threats. You know the real lesson from all this? Never sleep with an empress. We patched their spat, Briala and the Celine, but without their breakup, none of it would have happened like that.
That was a mistake on their part. It made everything worse.
Wrong way around, Inquisitor. It started worse. Lots of people died before there was a hole in the sky. That's who you're saving. If you get a chance, maybe remind them not to be idiots. I hear Vashel was good pay for you, Inquisitor. Time to go see if my friend got a location for a stack. Just let me know when you're ready to head out. Be sure to bring your empty pockets.
I'm ready if you...
Always, yeah? My favorite part, this. Wait, this is weird.
What?
I was expecting a village or something. The people that leave me... Give me a city and I'll give you a tour, but surprise, surprise, I don't know stupid wood... What's that?
Don't hurt me. Harmond made me do it.
Quiet yourself. We're here to help.
Help? Had enough help. I complain about a fight and suddenly I'm an agent or something.
You were the one with the rumor out of Vashel. My friend.
You're her. You're the one he's waiting for. It's her. She's here. Red Jenny.
Oh, hold on. I was not aware the Inquisitor was personally involved. This is a tragic misunderstanding. Let's all sheath our swords, you walk out, and we'll conduct this like business.
Don't believe this pissbag. He started it.
There. That wasn't so hard, was it? I do hope in...
Freaking user you are. Another noble prick who punches down.
We're the same, you and I. Well, that is overstating it. You are nothing like me. But we both need people.
Well, say your piece.
Of course. No more rash mistakes. Honestly, previous to this very moment, I thought you'd also been tricked by these Red Jennies. Despite your foreign nature, as Inquisitor, you are a social peer. I attacked them on behalf of us both.
Arse biscuit.
Quiet. Inquisitor, Herald, I don't want to be your enemy. I'm barely invested in being hers. If you are willing to recognize an opportunity, we could be exceptional partners.
You were up to something.
If you mean bet...
By getting people...
Lady Shell, Morveau, and I... My people in... Really, was...
Stop talking to him. Really, just stop it.
You lose him as an agent, but it's all good.
Mother puss bucket, friggin' bastard, shite-bag piss face. Eat it, you lop-eared son of an arsenal, rotten piece of...
Sarah!
What?
I think you're done. At this point, you're making wine.
Ugh, that makes it worse. Friends, Inquisitor. Better than his...
Cut out on me, but it's all good. 5 hours, 46 minutes.
Hey, you. Know what? Thanks. Felt good to stomp the smile off that pisshead's face. It doesn't go bad like that often, yeah? But when it does, they deserve it.
Risky.
Even though this puckered around us?
Even so.
Well, good then. Right, what do you mean? Because I am really not used to that acceptance thing you're doing right there.
I don't want this to get in the way of you staying. I like having you here.
Maybe? You're on my good side. We'll see if it lasts.
Alright, since it briefly cut out, don't know why. We'll end it right there. I'll see y'all next stream again, either Thursday night or around about the weekend. Make sure y'all come through, man.
Problem.
Show love.
That over
Hit
there
that follow
is a
button.
full tavern, but everyone's drinking alone. They're all up their own arm. I'm thinking pranks. Set a few up, knock a few down.
You have an odd idea.
What's best? I know people. Pissed off and fired up is better than dreary bleary. Come on.
Just you and me. You know, I would like that.
Sure that could work. Maybe. Let's go. Right, General. What, the desk? Oh, yes. Center of the Empire and all that. What?
All right, Sarah.
Come. Right. Little... What, just the door? Where she greets every...
Well, Sarah.
Except for the one who cleans it up, I suppose. What's that? A locked...
Who is up there?
Go! That was fun. An inquisitor of the people, still remembering you're one of them. If all they got was the herald stuff, the serious bit, you'd start to sound pretty scary. That works, but not for long.
Whatever it takes. I'd start throwing pies if it kept people inspired.
Pies is so good, and Coryphanus would never do that. Good thing for you, innit? Because from the bottom, everyone up top sort of seems the same. It was fun chasing you, Inquisitor. Nice for you. You! Oh, frig. You did it!
Our heroes strode the winding road, defiant. Inquisitor, forgive me. My name is Meriden, a humble bard. A simple thing. Perhaps I'll also make a coin or two. there is an issue that you should address.
Hey, you have time? It's not. I've got something I want to do for you. Just come. You won't need your gear and stuff.
With you, I'll do.
I bet, yeah. Come on, let's do it.
Alright, we'll end it right there. We'll pick it back up. Like I said, the Thursday night,
We're eating
the
on a
weekend.
roof.
Show
That's
love,
horrible,
hit that
right?
follow button,
And
shop it around to your
raisins.
socials, tell your peoples, tell your
Friggin' still
LGBT
hate
peoples. Y'all know the drill, man. Come rock with the kid that did. We won away from 10, 15 days out from Belgard. Again, that first playthrough, we will not be streaming. The second playthrough, we will. They're going to be sort of kind of right with each other, but the one I won't be streaming, I'll be a bit further. Well, I got to wait till the day of. So, yeah, can't get that little head start. But again, be safe out here. The spoilers are out in terms of the achievements on Steam, on Xbox, and PlayStation. So be safe out here. Yeah, I'll see y'all next stream, man. Peace.